What's up? So today we're gonna do a couple things. First, I got some new discs here that I want to show you guys. One of them I've been wanting for a while, and the other one I just got mainly because it looks really cool. It looked cool in the picture. I hope it looks the same in real life as it does the picture. Sometimes those can get a little not so accurate, but I hope this one is. I also want to show you guys what I have in the bag. Hated Deer on Roblox wants me to show you all my discs, but I don't have time for that today. But I will show you what's in my bag, and it's for now. What's going to stay in there is going to. I mean, for now, what I have in there is going to stay in there, but some of them do kind of come out from time to time. But I'll show you what I got. So let's go ahead and get into it. I do not know what this is. I got a mid-range and a putter. This might be the putter. So let's do the putter first. It's a Lynx. It's supposed to be a glow Lynx. This is it. Okay. It's supposed to be soft. It is soft. Oh my gosh, that feels amazing. So it's a Go stamp. It's a Medusa stamp. So it's a special edition. It's kind of hard to see. See if you can see that. It's Medusa. But this is a soft link, and it's supposed to glow in the dark. So that is a sweet disc, and it feels really good. Holy cow, that's awesome. That is great. I like that a lot. All right, so the next one is a Method, and it's a custom die Method, which is a overstable mid-range from Discmania. We'll see what happens here. Let's see if it's what it looks like. It doesn't. That looks pretty darn close to what it looks like in the picture. That is sweet. Whoever did this, I don't know who did this. I will find out for you guys and let you guys know. Dark Side Disc Golf Dies. Dark Side Disc Golf Dies did this. And again, it came with a little sticker and a little card, but they nailed it. This is sweet. This is a sweet die job. That is sweet. I cannot wait to throw that. That's an Evolution. That's a neoplastic, so it has a little bit of give to it. It's super grippy, and man, I'm gonna like that. That is gonna be a sweet disc to bag. So those are the two new discs, and those are definitely going in the bag. So all right, there's that. Now I'm gonna show you what's in my bag. Let's just go ahead and start with putters. I'll show you my bag to begin with. Here's the bag. Set that right there. All right, so putters. This is gonna go in there. That's my soft link. Here's another soft link. It's Swift, I think, is the company that does this. It's pretty plain. It just has their little bird on it. Then I have a throwing Arctic Fang link. This is it's a Vapor XO hard link. It's a lot firmer than these. And then I have a Lux link, which is it's kind of like an ESP plastic if you're from Discraft, and I'm not sure what the other ones are, but it's a little slicker, but I mean it's grippy, but it has a little shine to it. So those are my throwing putters. The other throwing putter I have is this one is my most overstable of my throwing putters. It is a Sky God, and this is kind of the Simon Lizotte die. It's really popular, but it looks cool when it's going through the air. So those are my putters. Let's get into mid-ranges. All right, get this disc out of here. Here's my mid-ranges. All right, so here is a Kyle Klein Midnight Prowl. It's an Origin. It's probably the least stable of my mid-ranges. I throw it from shots that I do not want to come back to the left. If I want them to stay on the right, backhand. If I want them to stay right, I'll throw this. All right. Let's see. Let's just go into... Here's my Mindbender. I love this disc. It's one of my favorite discs in my bag. I throw it all the time. I love this disc. It's very true, very neutral. It's a good disc. All right, so here's an MD1. This one's slightly more stable. It's a good disc too. MD3. This one's even more stable than that one. I compare this one to similar to a Wasp if you throw Discraft, but I like this disc a lot. And so this disc right now is my method. So this disc is going to replace this disc in my bag. It's going to go there. There's that. All right. So now let's get into fairway drivers. I gotta find them. Those. Something I missed. Forgot about these. So this is a mid-range. It is the Mutant, and it's the most overstable mid-range I have. So it's going to go in here with these. And then here is my Razor Claw 3, which is a putter or approach. It's an approach disc, but it's labeled as a putter or approach. But so yeah, there's that one. All right, so let's get into the fairway drivers. I'll start with my most understable. This is my Essence. This is a good disc for beginners or for someone that's wanting to heist or flip or make a disc. This disc has a nice, good turn to it. It's going to go right and not finish a whole lot hard to the left. It's just not going to finish very hard. It's going to stay pretty neutral. I got two FDs. These are also very straight flying discs. They have a lot of glide. I love throwing them. This one is more stable than this other one, but these are both FDs. This Metal Flake one I thought was going to be more stable, and it's not. It's actually less stable than this one. So, but I love that one. That's an European Open Metal Flake FD. This is just a normal C-Line FD. Those are both good discs. Okay, I have 3 FD3s. This one right here is a Glow. I'm not sure. I think it's a C-Line, but it's a Glow FD3. It's pretty cool. It's not as stable as other ones. This is a European Open FD3. It's black on black. It's a Metal Flake. It has a little, I don't know if you can see, it has a lion on there for the European Open. And then my last one is another FD3. This is my most stable. It's a C-Line. It is, I throw this one a lot. It's definitely my most stable of my FD3s. And then I have this Splice. This Splice, shout out to Brad. He's my cameraman sometimes. He gave this to me as a gift, and I love the thing. I have another Splice, but the other Splice I have is way more stable than this one. I compare it, I would say it's almost like a Tilt. The thing is crazy stable. This one's less stable, so I get actually some glide and some flight out of it instead of just dumping off. But I love this disc. It's a good disc. All right, so now let's get into my drivers. This is kind of a mix between a fairway and a driver, but these are PDs. This is a Metal Flake PD right here. It's a more stable, it's called a PD for a power driver. I don't think it's a little faster than a fairway and a little slower than an actual driver or distance driver. So it's a good disc. I like it. Here is my Nortic Phenom. It's a C-Line PD. This one's not near as stable as this one. This one I can get pretty good, a good flex out of it. It's a good disc. I actually just got this disc. It's a PDX. It's pretty much the same thing as a PD. It's just a little bit more drive to it. It's an 11403. These are 10403s. So it's a little faster than those. All right, so now get into these. This is a Mentor. This is it's similar to a Scorch on the Discraft line. I love this disc. It's an understable disc. It doesn't really come back to the left very much. If I backhand it, it wants to go right. So I like this disc a lot. This is a Simon Lizotte. This is an old PD2, and it is a 12404. So I will forehand this one. I don't ever really backhand this one unless I'm into a straight headwind. But I like this disc a lot. If I need to get, it doesn't have a whole lot of glide, so it's hard to get out past 400 with it. But if I need to get 380, 400 with a forehand, this is kind of my go-to. So I do throw this one quite a bit. All right, so I have 4 DD3s. I have a Cloudbreaker. This is a Cloudbreaker 3. It's pretty neutral. I mean, it's stable, but I can get a good straight flat out of it. This is my new Cloudbreaker. I love this disc. I just posted a few videos on it. It gets a real nice flex. It's less stable than this one. It definitely wants to go right and then finish to the left, so I can get a good S line out of this one. I like these. I like this a lot. This reminds me a lot of a Hades. I know that it's not labeled like a Hades, but I had a Hades once that flew real similar to this. Not as much glide as a Hades, but it's definitely a good disc. And then these two are my C-Line DD3s, and I forehand both of them. I will backhand them if I go into a headwind, but these are probably my most overstable drivers I have, minus this one. This one's definitely my most overstable, but this one's definitely my most overstable. But these are good too. These just have more glide. I can get a little more distance. I can probably get 450 out of these on a forehand. I've gone a little bit further than that, but not consistently. So really, yeah, that's what's in my bag, and I will post some more videos later. Yeah, we're gonna cut it right there because the video's over. So that's it. Go in peace and be blessed.